Pisces, it's your friend and messenger Kay here with your weekly read. So let's get on with it. Let's see what's coming up for you. We will just call in the divine. Divine for Pisces for the coming week. What messages do we have, please? So we're going in with the Keepers of the Light, and they will be with you the whole week. You can reach out to them, and plus they'll have a message. What message do we have for Pisces? We'll take this one here. It's Archangel Michael. Okay, wow. You have Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. We are talking miracle makers. I wouldn't expect anything less from a Pisces. Let's go in and see. What else are we being given? Allow that miracle to occur. You can give your troubles and your woes to Archangel Michael in the coming week. And wait for that miracle. What sacred symbol does Pisces have to use should they want to? Okay, wow, you've got new life and past life. Okay, that's a bit of a contrast. So, what do we have? For my numerology people, we have 14, which is the number 5. And for number 4, we have new life. Let's see. Let's go in with number 4. The arrival of new beginnings or the budding start of something beautiful and long-lasting. Drawing this card can indicate a need or desire to start over with a sense of childlike wonder. What you are beginning will have a strong impact and far reach. Drawing this card can indicate a positive relationship or experience. So this is starting over. Yeah, this is starting, making an entrance into your new life. What has past life got to do with this? So, and it says, you are being drawn to sacred spaces, ancient knowledge, past lives, ancient wisdom, and holy gifts. The connection to your current relationship or situation has deep roots and is perhaps much more than you may have anticipated. Dive into ancient wisdom for your answers at this time. Drawing this card can indicate past life connection, karmic contracts, vows, commitments, or even feelings of atonement. Drawing another card if additional clarity or direction in how to proceed is required. You can meditate with the pyramid to access ancient magic, create sacred space, welcome informative galactic downloads from the universe, and encourage ascension for your body, mind, and spirit. What is this talking about? This is talking about ancient knowledge. If you have some kind of interest in this, in sacred spaces, let me know. I mean, have you visited recently like a museum that's carrying artifacts or whatever that contain ancient knowledge? Let me know in the comments. But this is you drawing closer to that past life kind of influence. We're talking a lot of spirituality here. Yeah, Archangel Michael is here, and plus you've got all this past life knowledge that is coming in. Let me know, do you have an interest or a connection to ancient Egypt? But either way, you can either draw this pyramid or you can just take a snip of it and meditate on that to access ancient knowledge, you know, There is also the Akashic records and things like that. Knowledge that we don't really know much about. But there is information out there should we choose to seek it. This is going to help you. This prayer, this belief system, trusting in your angels and your archangels, this is going to help you progress through to a new life. Let's go in and have a look to see what angel number you've got coming up for you for the coming week. And this is so that you know you're in the right place at the right time. You're on your path to your life purpose. Here we are. Wow. Okay. You have 888. Karma, balance, finances, success. Yay. Wealth. Yay. What goes round comes around. It says a lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So I'm seeing success, I'm seeing fun, I'm seeing wealth, I'm seeing balance and a brand new life. What is it that you're doing? What's your magic formula? Let us all know. Something amazing is coming up. Let's see. What do we have for your coming week? For Pisces. Mind, body and soul. We are going to ask for 4 cards, please. You've got your first one here. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have the 7 of coins. We have the moon. The sword in the unknown. And this card here, the 6 of cups. The card of happy memories, nostalgia, and whatever that's coming up here as well. So we'll leave that in the unknown because I don't really know where that goes. So this is early week, midweek, end of week. This is the unknown. And this is what? Eventual outcome? Perhaps. Who knows? I'm going to leave that here and we'll dive in. We'll go in with our clarifiers. It looks like to me, Pisces, things coming back into balance. There is something there that you may have been doing for a very, very long time, right? And now is the time by the midweek kind of time, you will see some kind of fruition coming from the hard work that you've been putting in. There is a revelation here and a need to slow down and rest and recuperate. Let's find out what temperance is about. 2 cards, please. With your Archangel Michael and your Archangel Temperance. Okay. You have the Tower. You have the Fool. And you have the 9 of Cups. This tower, right, for whatever reason, usually a tower is some kind of destruction, some kind of, you know, this, I feel, the interpretation here is sudden change, right, that is coming in. But whatever this change is, this is restoring the balance. This could be the wealth, the luck, the money that we have seen with the 888, because you're being given the chance to take a leap of faith. This is your wish fulfillment, right? This is something that has been in the pipelines for a long time. And this sudden something that is happening early on in the week, next week, this is your start to something that is going to end as your wish fulfillment, right? And I'm going to go so far as to say, as the perfect ideal life that you did have at some point, right? This is coming back to you, right? There we are. What is the Seven of Coins, please? Four of Coins. You've not given up, Pisces. You've kept going and kept going. And it's been a long time coming. You've been holding on to this. Yeah, look, the card of waiting, the Three of Wands. This has been in the pipelines for a long time. This might be something that a skill that you've been working on, a talent that you've been working on, or something that has really taken its time to get going. But with the Queen of Swords, there is a need midweek next week for you to go back to this and look over it again. Either you're missing something, right? Or there are some changes that need to be made, right? You need to look at it with a fresh pair of eyes. And I'm thinking that's why that Four of Swords is coming in. There is a harvest there to have. The fruits of your labour are coming, right? You just need to go in and do those final tweaks. And you will see. You will see. It will be sudden. Yeah? What is being revealed? You have the Moon. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Emperor. Yeah, this project, this something, whatever it is, this workplace, it really requires your help, right? Even though there's been a lot of hard work going on, yeah, it's required ongoing something, yeah? This Knight of Cups is being revealed to you with the light of the moon. It's coming in with that something that you need, that je ne sais quoi, if you see what I mean. That something that you don't quite know because you've been working on it for so long. And I think what it needs is a fresh pair of eyes. Somebody with a different perspective, right? You've been working with your thoughts. The swords, right? As the Queen of Swords. This person is coming in with a lot of heart. So, even if this is not another person, it's just an opportunity for you to look over things one more time. Look at it with the eyes of love, right? Look at it from your heart, from what it was that you essentially wanted from it, if this is some kind of project that you're doing. And go back and revisit it. You'll come out trumps. You'll come up on top. You've got the Emperor there, the Aries energy. This is your immediate sign after you. So I'm thinking a step forward, right? The forward motion is going to be revealed to you. That what you need, that what will help this go from nothing to something, that's coming up for you. Okay. What is this Four of Swords? That, by the way, that epiphany, that looking at it with your heart, that's going to start towards the end of the week. Okay. So look, the rest and recuperation. Why are we getting the Four of Swords? We're getting the Star. You need to heal from something. The burdens, the communication, the noise. It's saying to you, you need to take some time out, right? Because otherwise you will get burnout. You're going to end up flat on your back like this person here. Better to make that choice to lay flat on your back and take that time out rather than make yourself sick, because healing takes forever. And what are you healing from? These constant burdens, the calls, the emails, the text messages, all of that communication, all of the burdens of this, whatever you're doing. You're being asked to please take some rest, take some time out. Yeah, here you are at the bottom of the deck with your Pisces energy, your High Priestess, right? The majority of Pisces people, we need to have a lot of rest. Now, whether or not you believe that you're intuitive, if you are Pisces, right, you are naturally quite magical, right? There is nothing you can do about it. You have two choices. You either accept it and you work with it, or you don't accept it and it keeps doing its thing anyway, and every now and again gives you a nudge and you think, did I make that happen? Did I think that into being? Did I? Yeah, you did, Pisces, because it's who you are. You are the 12th sign of the zodiac, which means that you have the knowledge, the magic, the, again, I don't know what about you, right? Because it's all within you. You're the end, the complete, everything. So, what happens sometimes, knowingly or unknowingly, what we end up doing is we are doing this work in the background. Like when we say our prayers for someone, we wish for someone, we hope for someone. We keep doing our little thing that we do, right? And we keep getting our spiritual downloads and we do whatever. But what happens is that makes us physically and emotionally very, very tired. And what that means is we need more rest than everybody else. You heard it here first. Yes, I am laying claim to that. Pisces need more rest. We are not lazy, even while we are sleeping. And people do not understand it. People do not get it. But if you're a Pisces, you know where I'm coming from. Even when we sleep, we are doing the work, right? We are still on duty. We are still working. Because that, I don't know about you, but for me, that's when my spiritual downloads come to me. In my dreams, yeah? And I'm going and I'm seeing family members and I'm seeing the ancestors and I'm doing all this work. And it's like it's non-stop, right? Even when you're sleeping, you're gathering bits of information. You're finding things out, yeah? You're meeting with your loved ones, right? We are still working. We need the rest. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they are quite simply incorrect. They are wrong. You're not lazy. You just need that extra little bit of time. And that is what you're being encouraged to do this week. Okay, Pisces, I'm looking at this Six of Cups. I've no idea why that popped out. We're going to go and have a look. What is this happy space? This nostalgia, the memories, the bears and bunnies, the rocking horse. Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay. You work that out for yourself, Pisces. You keep rushing around like the Knight of... look. It's got no other message for you except that. Exactly that. You keep rushing around like this Knight of Swords. You are going to end up not feeling very well, under the weather, laying flat on your back. Do it with your own choice. Allow yourself to do it, because otherwise your body will do it anyway, and this is much harder to recover from. This, taking that time out, make that choice, do it. Even if you are still working, and I get it, when we're in this position, we are still working. You're connecting, right? But you need this. If you haven't done this for a while, take some time out and make that connection, right? This will help you to find a resolve, right? From choppy waters to calmer waters, it will give you clarity. And especially if, look at the bottom of the deck, what have we got? If this has got something to do with your work, the only way the sun is going to shine on you, my lovely, while you're working in this place of faith, you're teaching others, you're acquiring this knowledge, this past life thing that was coming up, this new life thing that is coming up. You keep working on the inside and doing whatever, then how on earth are you going to get your sun? How on earth are you going to get that sunshine? You need to stop, you need to take a break. Go outside, get that free vitamin D. And even that, while you're sat there, apparently doing nothing, you will still get your downloads. You are still going to be doing the work. but this is much needed for your own sanity, for your physical and your mental health, Pisces. Please, for goodness sake, take some time out. Right, here we go. I am going to give you a prayer. I'm going to go and lay down after this read. I'll say my tarot told me to take some rest. There's no rest for the blessed, is there really? Those gifts can sometimes really take their toll, can't they? Look, look, look. Tell me I'm lying to you. Come on. We're talking about your health. We were talking about your mental health, your physical health. What prayer are we getting for you? Number 30, health. Call out for it to the universe, right? So you can give yourself that break. So you can allow that break, okay? And it says, Mother Earth sweet, Mother Earth bright, bring to me your health and might. Sit down, Pisces. You need to take some time out. Look at that. 14, friendship. It says, bring to me friendship true, sharing, laughter, understanding too. What is good for your health is taking that time out to spend some time with those good friends, those nostalgic memories that you don't do anymore because you're far too busy doing whatever you're doing. But for next week, make sure you pencil it in with someone, somewhere that you're going to look after your health. Schedule yourself a health break. Yeah. Spend some time with some good friends, good company, right? Because that laughter, that's an energy. Yeah. That sharing that love, that's an energy. You're working while you're even doing that. Yeah. Because that is part of our work, isn't it? We heal people through our bonds, through our friendships. We make people laugh. And laughter is a source of medicine. But you also need to take some time out for yourself. So you and your mates, you need to get together. One day for you, one day for them. Even if it's for an hour, right? Pencil it in. Put it down today as your intention and your to-do. And then I'm going to check in on you and I'm going to make sure you do it, okay? In the next reading. Okay, my friends, that was your reading for the coming week. Take it easy. I'll see you again soon. Bye.